I'm actually experimenting these days with how much money I can earn from picking up cans and bottles nearby where I live, on Hoarding in Oslo. And I figured out that it's possible to, if you use 2 or 3 hours a day when it's sunny, you can get up to about 4,500 maybe kroner a month, or around 4,000, maybe even more, 5. The summer's young. It's quite amazing. I picked up this today after I actually was on the opening of my exhibition, on a collective exhibition in Majorstua. And I just looked around and picked up, and I came home with all this shit. It took me about 3 hours cycling around, and it is about 250 kroner. It's not much compared to what people earn per hour in Norway, but it's kind of free money. So I actually take care of the receipts and I put it into my bank account because I have expenses as an artist. So, but yeah, it's not bad actually. And I have this kind of manic personality too, so when I get into the mode, it's almost like a hunting thing. I hunt. Men are made for hunting and war, basically. And when I cycle around in a fasted state, I also try to stay in ketosis because I burn fat and my brain becomes extremely clear. I burn some fat also, especially now during the corona lockdown. I've been good for my exercising, and also picked up some money. People throw away an enormous amount of empty boxes, but when you think about it, this is just a fraction of what's nearby. There are other people also picking up. And I mean, the amount of sugar, the amount of, it's nonsense. You know what I drink when I'm thirsty? I drink tea, I drink coffee, I drink water, and stuff like that. I don't buy any water. It's a waste of money. I sure as hell wouldn't buy something like this. It's just sugar. And when I drink alcohol, I drink some good wine. I never drink any beer. I don't even think it tastes good. And also, one of the tragic things that I think is that some people seem to don't care about what they do. They throw it into the dustbin, tangled up with a lot of food and stuff, and it would be so much easier if people had some idea of making it more easy to pick it up. Actually, the state is urging us, because of environmental things and recycling, to pick these things up. So it would be so great if people actually starting to act like responsible human beings, and at least you don't need to bring it home. It's always somebody who wants to pick it up. So yeah, and yeah, this is so annoying. I picked it up for this video. It is so annoying. Look at this. They take this and they smash it together like this, and you can't really recycle it. You can't get any money for it. If you open it up, there would be a crack in this, so you can't really get it to go through. And it's, who's doing this? Why? Stop it. Don't do this. It's ridiculous. And there's 2 kroner every box. The big bottles are 3. So now the dollar is 10 kroner, around 9 or 10 kroner. So you need actually then about 5 boxes. No, sorry, 1, 2. You need, yeah, 5 boxes to get $1. Oh, 4 boxes maybe. And 250 kronor, which this is about $25. And when you do it on a general, if you could do this every day and was good weather, you can actually take in a lot of money. Yeah, and it's fine for me. There are also a couple of other things that I noticed. You have some sort of shame. There's some sort of shame linked to this. And it also breaks down that hubris or that shame. You start doing this in the beginning, you feel a sort of shame, but then you get used to it and you don't give a fuck anymore. And it's a good thing. It is a stoic thing. It is the thing you should do. You shouldn't give a fuck. This is money. If people don't realize that and they look at you strangely because you do this, well, fuck them. I had an argument with a guy who was clearly a total alcoholic that could not stand the fact that I was an alcoholic or drug addicted because I was doing this, and said, no, it's good money. It's easy and I get some sun. And it was my tattoos and all that, you know, he thought I was a drug addict. And I showed him my paintings and he just got this long face. You can't be an alcoholic or a drug addict if you want to do detailed, difficult art. Yeah. So, okay. See you in the next segment. Oh, okay, here you have the result for about 5 or 6, maybe 7 days, 6 days. It is about approximately, if I think, around 13 to 1400 krona. It is about $140, and I have been picking that up lately, just about a few hours a day when it's been good weather. And it is kind of absurd how much I can actually pick up and how much is actually, how many empty calories that people drink. And yeah, there's actually some money in it. Of course, if you start doing this, and as a painter, I get fairly good price for my paintings, and if this took over, because my mind is it's always all over the place, and I can actually get addicted to doing stuff like that, because it gives this, every time I find a box or something, my brain say yippee. It's almost like a dog, you know, you throw that stick and it runs and it comes back like this. We human beings are dogs plus more brain, basically, and that is why we get addicted to stuff. And it also why one should be careful with stuff like this, especially when you have a typical ADHD kind of brain, and you go off on these things here. And you have to do this, you have to be basically a fanatic. You have to go into it with yeah, with all of your focus. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that how much money there is in it. And next time you see somebody who picks up boxes, don't judge them too hard, because we are not all drug addicts. Some of us are actually quite accomplished artists, and some just do it because we like the flow of it. So stay cool, and hope you got something out of this. See you in the next video, and keep painting, keep happy, give a thumbs up, and see you in the next video. I I hope you want to go and check out my oil painting lessons on my other YouTube channel. You find the link in description. And if you like to support my artwork and channels, please become a patron and sign up for $1 or $5, and you can also win a small painting in my Patreon giveaway every month. As a patron, I will also help you evolve your painting skills and be a mentor if you like me to do that. So check it out and see you in the next video.